Welcome to week 3 of the course Business Skills, a Global Perspective Part 1. This week we will focus on retail giants who mainly focused on customers. Let us begin with a case study. Zappos, delivering happiness through customer obsession. Founded in 1999, Zappos grew from an online shoe store into a billion-dollar e-commerce giant by focusing on one key strategy: exceptional customer service. Tony Hsieh, its visionary CEO, believed that customer loyalty wasn't built through advertising but through memorable service experiences. The strategy? Zappos made its entire business model revolve around customer satisfaction. Their customer-centric policies included 365-day return policy, free two-way shipping, 24/7 customer service where representatives had no time limits on calls, no scripts, encouraging authentic conversations. Investment in employee culture, which Hsieh believed was the foundation of service excellency. The outcome? This led to repeat customers accounting for 75% of orders, record-breaking customer service calls with one lasting over 10 hours, showcasing dedication, Amazon acquiring Zappos for $1.2 billion in 2009, but allowing it to retain its unique culture. Why it worked? Zappos didn't just sell products, it built emotional connections. By exceeding expectations and making employees part of the customer happiness mission, it became a model for customer-centric retail success. In day 1, we will discuss the book Made in America by Sam Walton. Made in America is the autobiography of Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, co-written with John Huey. Published in 1992, the book offers a compelling insider account of how Walton built Walmart into the world's largest retailer through the relentless frugality, customer focus, and innovation. Key highlights include humble beginnings. Walton describes his modest childhood during the Great Depression and his early entrepreneurial ventures, including newspaper delivery and his first Ben Franklin store franchise. Retail philosophy. He believed in always low prices and put customers first, constantly seeking ways to pass savings to them, often by reducing overhead and negotiating better deals with suppliers. Leadership and teamwork. Walton attributed his success not to himself alone, but to his associates, encouraging employee stock ownership and cultivating a strong, motivated workforce. Competitiveness. His passion for beating the competition fueled his growth strategy, yet he maintained respect for rivals and learned from their successes and failures. Legacy. Walton finished writing the book just before his death. It serves not only as a memoir, but also as a manual for aspiring entrepreneurs, emphasizing values like discipline, service, and humility. Let us now look at the detailed summary of the book. This is a personal and professional memoir that chronicles the birth of the world's largest retail chain. The book is both an autobiography and a blueprint for business success rooted in humility, discipline, and relentless customer focus. Let us now look at the detailed summary. Early life and values. Sam Walton describes his modest upbringing during the Great Depression and the values of thrift, hard work, and discipline instilled him in early on. These values became foundational in shaping Walmart's business culture. First stores and entrepreneurial drive. Walton opened his first store in Newport, Arkansas, as a Ben Franklin franchisee. Despite losing his lease, he bounced back by opening another store, setting the tone for his resilience and innovation. Walmart's creation. In 1962, Sam launched the first Walmart in Rogers, Arkansas. His revolutionary concept, low prices, every day, achieved by minimizing costs and negotiating better supplier deals. He combined rural store locations with cost-effective logistics. Customer-centric philosophy. Walton believed the customer is boss. He continuously walked store aisles, interacted with employees and customers, and emphasized listening to the front line to drive decisions. Leadership and culture. Walton credits Walmart's success to associates. He introduced employee stock options and profit sharing. His management style empowered employees, promoted transparency, and cultivated loyalty. Competitive spirit. Walton was driven by a desire to outdo competitors, not out of arrogance, but passion for excellence and constant learning. He closely watched competitors to adopt and improve on best practices. Reflections and advice. Written shortly before his death, the book ends with reflections on success, humility, and Walton's desire to be remembered not for wealth, but for building something meaningful through service and values. Let us now look at the chapter-wise summary of the book. Chapter 1 is about learning to value a dollar. Walton reflects on his modest upbringing during the Great Depression, which instilled thrift, hard work, and optimism. Chapter 2, Starting Out, covers his early ventures, paper routes, selling magazines, and his disciplined mindset, which laid the groundwork for his business ethics. Chapter 3, Bentonville Beginnings, describes how he launched his first Ben Franklin store, learned retail strategies, and coped with initial failures. Chapter 4, The Birth of Walmart, opens in 1962 in Rogers, Arkansas. Walton details the low price model, rural expansion, and importance of location and logistics. Chapter 5, Building the Culture, introduces the Walmart culture of employee ownership, frugality, and open communication. Chapter 6, Learn from the Competition. Walton shares how he constantly visited competitors and shamelessly borrowed good ideas. Chapter 7, Tough Times and Turning Points, explains Walmart's challenges during economic downturns and strategic adjustments that help the company stay resilient. Chapter 8, 10 Rules That Work for Me, outlines Walton's core business principles like exceeding expectations, staying humble, and communicating well. Chapter 9, Giving Something Back, focuses on corporate responsibility and philanthropy. Walton emphasizes creating real value and contributing to the community. Chapter 10, Final Reflections. Walton shares candid thoughts on success, legacy, and how passion and perseverance shaped his journey to becoming an American icon. Let us now look at some of his important quotations and what they mean. First quotation, great ideas come from everywhere if you just listen and look for them. This highlights Walton's democratic approach to innovation. He believed that valuable insights could come from store associates, customers, or competitors. It fostered a culture of openness and humility within Walmart. Second quote, my role has been to pick good people and give them the maximum authority and responsibility. This is a powerful reflection on decentralized leadership. Walton trusted his employees and empowered them, which was critical to Walmart's scalability across regions. Third quote, there is a lot more business out there in small town America than I ever dreamed of. Walton challenged the belief that big retail could only succeed in urban areas. His insight revolutionized retail distribution, placing Walmart stores in undeserved rural communities. Fourth quote, money and ownership alone aren't enough. Set high goals. Walton critiques complacency. For him, financial incentives needed to be tied to ambition and purpose to create enduring success. Fifth quote, many of our best opportunities were created out of necessity. This captures Walton's resourcefulness. His frugality wasn't just a trait, it was a survival strategy that evolved into a competitive advantage during crisis. Sixth quote, I had to pick myself up and get on with it. Do it all over again, only even better this time. Walton's resilience is a recurring theme. He didn't just recover, he innovated and improved, embodying the spirit of continuous growth. Seventh quote, know where you want to go and work until you get there. This quote reflects Walton's goal-oriented mindset. His clarity of vision and persistence helped him steer Walmart from a single store to global dominance. Eighth quote, communicate everything you can to your associates. The more they know, the more they care. Transparency was central to Walton's leadership. He believed informed employees were more invested, which created a culture of shared ownership and motivation. Ninth quote, be a contributor, not just a taker. Walton valued contribution over entitlement. His philosophy nurtured an entrepreneurial spirit in his employees, encouraging initiative and accountability. 10th quote, control your expenses better than your competition. This is where you can always find the competitive advantage. Frugality wasn't just a principle, it was a strategy. Walton viewed cost control as the backbone of his low price model, making Walmart unbeatable in pricing. Let us now look at the most important critical reviews on Made in America by Sam Walton. Readers appreciate Walton's humble conversational tone, which makes the book feel more like personal mentorship than a business manual. Invaluable business insights. Critics have praised the book for offering practical strategies in retail, leadership, and customer service, drawn from real-life experience rather than theory. Work-life balance themes. Some reviews highlight Walton's emphasis on balancing entrepreneurship with family and personal life, a rare focus in business autobiographies. Overlooked business classic. Commentators note the book is often underrated despite its rich lessons for entrepreneurs and leaders across industries. Simplistic yet strategic. Reviewers admire the way Walton turned simple ideas like frugality and employee respect into powerful business tactics. Legacy-oriented. Walton's reflection on giving back and building something meaningful adds a moral dimension to the book, elevating it beyond profit-focused narratives. Hands-on leadership style. The book is frequently cited as a masterclass in servant leadership, with Walton demonstrating the value of listening to associates and staying grounded. Retail-specific relevance. While insightful, some critics suggest the book's strongest value lies in the retail domain, making it less impactful for tech or service-focused readers. Historical perspective. Published in 1992, the book offers a nostalgic yet educational look at the evolution of American retail, giving context to Walmart's dominance. Inspirational but lacks depth in failures. A few reviews note that while the book is inspiring, it could benefit from deeper exploration of mistakes or controversies, offering a fuller picture of challenges.